Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back to the Push to Start podcast. I'm Zion. This is episode 6 of Beamer Talks or Beamer Talk. Right now, I'm going to be talking about the LeBron getting his 40,000 points and kind of the question if he's the GOAT yet. So, in my personal opinion, I don't think he is. That's just me, though. I mean, I feel like Jordan was just so, I don't know. It's hard to explain because like Jordan was unstoppable and so was Bron. Bron is unstoppable. No one could guard Bron. But like I think it was also the impact Jordan had is involved in it. And I feel like it's hard to put. It's always hard to compare greatness from each other because like. You got Kobe with a different mentality. He always came to play different. You got Jordan. Jordan was an elite scorer. Now, he didn't score as much as LeBron, but you also got to take in the fact he didn't play as long. He only played 15 seasons. And on top of that, you also got to take, he couldn't play more than 50 seasons. That's why he didn't play. Well, you also got to remember the technology now, the therapy now. And as much as people don't want to agree that the defense back in the 90s was effective, it took a toll on their bodies more. And without the right therapy, he wasn't able to recover as well. So it's kind of hard to really play that long. Like LeBron, first off, the defense isn't as aggressive. Second, the therapy and the technology that we have is way more advanced. So it's easier for him to play longer. Now, he's still great. Not going to say he's not. I mean, he's averaging 20-something points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds at 38 years old, 39 years old. So, I mean, he's obviously he's up there. But to me, I feel like Jordan's 6-0. Anytime he's entered a championship spot, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it was the Olympics, he's never lost a championship. I want to say he's 21-0 from high school all the way to the NBA. That is just that's greatness. Bron's greatness too. 40,000 points, 10,000 assists, 10,000 rebounds. He has a triple double with all-time career stats total. That's great, obviously, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's hard to really compare the two with such different eras. To me, Jordan is the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time, in my opinion. I feel like the way he impacted the game, the way he played it, his mindset, and he didn't have the team Bron had. Like, he had Pippen, I'll give you that. But then, I mean, that was really even Rodman. Now, he had Rodman, but Rodman was more of a rebounder, more of a defender. He wasn't really a scorer, so like it helped, but he had Steve Kerr, who was a shooter, but he wasn't nothing crazy. Horace Grant, who was a decent post, wasn't the best, but he was a good post. He had who's the other guy? He had a point guard number 5, I forgot his name, who hit it. I think it's John Paxson. I think it's John Paxson. He was all right, but it wasn't nothing crazy. He didn't have the pieces that Bron had, like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Those two were great when he was with the Cavs. He had Wade and Bosh and Ray Allen with the Heat. He had AD with the Lakers. It's just, I know a couple times, I think another time when he went with the Cavs, his team wasn't that good, but for the most part, he has a good team. Yes, he's playing great teams as well, but so was Jordan. No one looks at it like that. No one looks at Stockton, Malone. Malone's one of the best power forwards of all time. He's not the best, but he's one of the best. John Stockton is one of the best point guards of all time. At least top 5. I think he's probably top 3 in my opinion, but he's at least top 5. Like, he played good comp. Larry Bird. He played Larry Bird. I don't know if he played him in the finals. I think he played him in the Eastern Conference Finals, but he played Larry Bird. I think he played Magic in his first championship. In 91, I want to say. I could be wrong, though. I thought he played Magic, though. Magic and Kareem, I mean, that's a big duo. He played comp, man. I mean, even Clyde Drexler, that team wasn't the best, but, like, Clyde Drexler was a bucket, bro. He was a bucket. He played him. Who else? The Pistons, bro. When they played the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals, obviously he didn't play him in the championship, but in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think they're Eastern Conference team. I want to say, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say Eastern. I think they're Eastern Conference. Either way, whenever they played the Bad Boys, they got beat up, man. And then he had to recover. He had to go and lift and get stronger to be able to beat the Pistons. When they played the Pacers, I think that's another Eastern Conference team. I mean, played Reggie Miller, had to go and beat them. That like he played decent teams. Obviously, it doesn't compare to like the 2014, 2013 Spurs or 2013, 2014 Spurs, the 2015, 2016, 2017, and 2018 Warriors. Even the bubble. I mean, when he played the 2020 Heat, I mean, they were a really good team. So like, yes, it's not super there, but like to me, Bron had the pieces he needed, and I feel like Jordan had to work 10 times as harder. And people always want to bring up, well, Jordan didn't pass. Jordan didn't do. Who was he going to pass to? He passed to Pippen, but I mean, who else was he really going to pass to? Jordan had Kyrie. I mean, Bron had Kyrie. Bron had Kevin Love. He had Tristan Thompson when Tristan Thompson was good. And then whenever he played with the Heat, he had Bosh. He had Wade. He had Ray Allen. When he played with the Lakers, he had AD. He even had, I think he had Kuzma as well. He had Kuzma. And now Kuzma's not amazing, but I mean, he can go and score something. Like, no one really looks at, like, Jordan didn't pass. In my opinion, he didn't pass because he wasn't able to. He literally had to put the team on his back. Not saying that Bron didn't have to do that at some point, but he had to put the team on his back every single game to go win. Now, yes, these certain players helped him get there, but I mean, he had to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and Bron did too, but there was some games where Bron didn't have to. There's some games where Bron didn't play that good, but he had his other teammates come and pick up. No one talks about that. No one talks about the pieces that Bron had to where he was able to pass the ball. Jordan couldn't pass the ball to nobody but Pippen, and even Pippen, he was a selfish player sometimes and didn't play or chose to do something else instead of doing this that affected the team to where Jordan literally had to go and drop 60, 70 points to win. I know there was one game where he went and dropped, when he played the Celtics, he went and dropped, I think, 61 or something, and they still lost. They still lost by like 4 or 5. He literally, it's hard to compare him though, but in my opinion, I think Jordan's the GOAT. I really don't think there's anything that LeBron can do that can surpass him. I mean, he already has 6 losses in the finals. Now, he got to the finals 10 times, which is amazing, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Jordan is by far the GOAT in my opinion, and in my opinion, I have Kobe above Bron, but again, it's just my own personal opinion. I know people got Kobe under Bron. I have Kobe above Bron. Just how Kobe came about the game, how he went. I mean, I feel like he had to do the same thing that Jordan did, put the team on his back. He had pieces. He had D'Lo. He had Pau Gasol as well. He had Shaq, obviously. He had pieces too, but I feel like I have Kobe ahead of Bron in my opinion. Y'all let me know down below, man. We will be dropping a podcast this week, so y'all keep a lookout for that, man. And I'm going to push the stop, but I hope y'all always push the start. I appreciate y'all guys.